What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and just before this video gets started, want to quickly say this is an older video of mine, hence why you will hear me say we are on the road to 1,500 subscribers or 1,500 subscribers. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I am shocked by the overwhelming support that that you guys have had for my channel. I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, but we are really close to 1,600 subscribers, which is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, I tell you. You guys freaking rock. And now let's jump into the video, shall we?
Who's ready for Monster Jam?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing Series 3 and Series 4 of the NASCAR Double Packs, or the Car Double Packs, whichever way you want to call them. I don't care. But we do have Series 3 and Series 4 today. I have had Series 3 in my closet for quite some time. I've just been waiting to make a video on it, and then when I found out that Series 4 was released, I wanted to wait until I got Series 4, and I got all three trucks there. And apparently, Series 5, I've only seen a couple photos of. They have not been released yet from what I know of, but I don't know, that could change. But yeah, we have 6 trucks in today's video, along with 6 NASCARs, which look really, really cool. Eventually in the future, do I want to do a Monster Jam NASCAR sign-up series? Absolutely! The freaking cars are awesome. We just need more of these trucks, you know what I mean? So, we are going to kick off this video with the Blue Thunder pack. This is the first pack I ever got, and of course, it is from Series 3, and there is just the backside right there. It shows the render of the truck, the car, the logo, and then World Finals 21 or 20 is in the background. So that will be the first guy that we will unbox today. That'll be Blue Thunder, and then we will move on to the Soldier Fortune pack. Soldier Fortune looks pretty cool. And then after Soldier Fortune, we have the Lucas Oil Stabilizer, or the Lucas Stabilizer. I know it says Lucas Stabilizer. I know. Hey, look, there's me. I know it says the Lucas Stabilizer right there, but this is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer to me, so that's what I'm gonna call it, okay? And now we will get on to Series 4, which we're gonna kick off with Dragon. Dragon looks pretty cool. Yeah, so there's Dragon. Gonna try to grab the next guys. Next up we have Zombie. Zombie looks really cool as well. Most of these trucks that you see are variants, or just like really slight variants, but you know, we're all trying to get the cars, you know what I mean? And then here's the final one, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. This one was so hard to find for some reason, and the card is actually opened, if you can't tell. So there's that, and like I said, we are going to kick off this video with unboxing Blue Thunder. I just gotta move the camera up a little bit and then move the truck right there. Perfect. Okay, so let's kick off this unboxing video with Blue Thunder. All right, so here is Blue Thunder, and let's take a look at him really quickly. So there's the little card. It just has the Blue Thunder logo, and then just the copyright and how to contact Spin Master information right there. And of course, we're gonna kick off this video with the NASCAR, because the NASCAR is like the most important thing. Actually, no, let's not do the NASCAR. Let's do the truck instead. So let's move the car off. And then here is Blue Thunder. Just another normal release of Blue Thunder. He rolls perfectly right out of the package. Most of my Blue Thunders are pretty fast, so keep that in mind if you're choosing this truck for a future sign-up series. But here is the Blue Thunder, you guys. Like I said, it's just another normal Blue Thunder, but another specific variant, which, God, how many variants has Spin Master released? Too many to count at this point, too many to count. So let's do an in-depth graphics review on Blue Thunder. So with any Spin Master Blue Thunder that I have, first up, we have the Monster Jam logo, and then we have the Blue Thunder logo. You can also see the lightning in the background on this body. There's the driver. I don't know who'd be driving Blue Thunder at this point in time, so whoever it is, they're killing it on the track. Going up to the front of the truck, we have the headlights and the grill printing on this Ford. Then up there on the hood, you have the Blue Thunder logo once more with the lightning. The other side is the exact same thing, and then on the back, you have the tail lights along with Blue Thunder's catchphrase, "Feel the energy." And up on the roof, you just have 2 more lightning bolts. So Blue Thunder is sitting on a gray roll cage with a dark blue chassis. It does also have yellow rims with white BKT printing. So there is the 1/64 scale truck, Blue Thunder. And now let's move on to the NASCAR. This is what we're all looking for. We don't need to see that. That can go away. Here it is, you guys, the Blue Thunder NASCAR. Very, very cool. Rolls perfectly. Let's see him do a drift, maybe. Or, no, hang on. Oh, there you go. Did you see that drift? That drift was sick. Let's see if I could do another one in slow-mo, maybe. That was a sick drift. I love that. But anyways, here is the Blue Thunder NASCAR. Just, you know, plain die-cast car. But it's really cool because it's Monster Jam related instead. So let's do an in-depth graphics review with this Blue Thunder. Yes, my studio has been torn up. I need to get a new one. I've been saying that for like the past couple videos, but I know I need to get a new one of these. It's just poster board, by the way, y'all. First up, you have the Monster Jam logo along with Blue Thunder's logo. You can see all the lightning in the background there. Going up to the front, you have just like the headlights. You have a little spot up there, which would be where the Monster Jam logo is. And then up there on the hood, you have the Blue Thunder logo. It does have a yellow interior, which is cool. It matches the exact same rim colors as that, so there's that similarity. The other side, it's the exact same thing, and then on the back here, you have the Monster Jam logo with monsterjam.com. And then up there on the roof, you have the exact same 2 lightning bolts, which is very, very cool. Nice little connection there. And that's going to wrap it up for the Blue Thunder pack from Series 3. So Blue Thunder, number 1. And now let's move on to number 2, which is a truck we haven't seen, I feel like personally, in quite some time, Soldier Fortune. That was a sick drift. I love that. But anyways, here is the Blue Thunder NASCAR. Just, you know, plain die-cast car. But it's really cool because it's Monster Jam related instead. So let's do an in-depth graphics review with this Blue Thunder. Yes, my studio has been torn up. I need to get a new one. I've been saying that for like the past couple videos, but I know I need to get a new one of these. It's just poster board, by the way, y'all. First up, you have the Monster Jam logo along with Blue Thunder's logo. You can see all the lightning in the background there. Going up to the front, you have just like the headlights. You have a little spot up there, which would be where the Monster Jam logo is. And then up there on the hood, you have the Blue Thunder logo. It does have a yellow interior, which is cool. It matches the exact same rim colors as that, so there's that similarity. The other side, it's the exact same thing, and then on the back here, you have the Monster Jam logo with monsterjam.com. And then up there on the roof, you have the exact same 2 lightning bolts, which is very, very cool. Nice little connection there. And that's going to wrap it up for the Blue Thunder pack from Series 3. So Blue Thunder, number 1. And now let's move on to number 2, which is a truck we haven't seen, I feel like personally, in quite some time, Soldier Fortune. Man, I was hoping that NASCAR wouldn't fall, but hey, it is what it is. So, first up, we have the Soldier Fortune logo on his card and the rest of that information. Move the car off to the side, and here is the 1/64 scale die-cast. He rolls pretty good for the most part, which is nice. Just another new variation of Soldier Fortune. So, here he is, you guys. Soldier Fortune in the NASCAR Double Packs. Like I said, just a plain old Soldier Fortune, but there's another new variation to this truck, which... oh, golly, gotta love as collectors, you know what I mean? You're trying to collect them all, but you get so many repeats of the trucks, you know, it just, I don't know. It's infuriating sometimes, but I love this series. These freaking cars are awesome, and I really hope Spin Master continues this series in the future. But, here's our in-depth graphics review. With any Soldier Fortune, we have the Soldier Fortune logo, the Monster Jam logo, along with the United States flag. Maybe there's a military code right there. I don't know. Then you can see all the camo in the back. You have Caleb Blood tearing it up on the track. Going up to the front, you have the grill of the truck. And then up there on the hood, it's just more camo. The other side is the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have the taillights, the Soldier Fortune logo. And then on the roof, you would have the spot where the gun would be hanging out if this was the 2016 Hot Wheels Monster Jam Soldier Fortune. But we can't have guns on the trucks anymore. So, Soldier Fortune is sitting on a gray roll cage with a light... It's like a light green color. It's not the same as this paint right here that I'm pointing at, but it is close. It's close. But yeah, that light greenish, like light army green color for a roll chassis. I was about to say roll cage. And then we have like a really light brown color for the rims with white BKT printing. So there is the 1/64 scale die cast. So we'll move him off to the side here. And then now let's get the NASCAR out because that's what we're all looking forward to. You know what I mean? All right, here is the NASCAR. I'm not gonna do another drift with it because I already got a drift on camera, which I like. But yeah, these cars are freaking cool. I know they're not, you know, the best like car, but they're freaking cool because they're Monster Jam themed, dude. Hot Wheels, the actual Hot Wheels cars, I don't even think they came out with like Hot Wheels cars. What am I even talking about? They came out with Hot Wheels cars in the freaking Monster Duos. God, come on. Know your knowledge. You know what I mean? Aye. All right, so on the in-depth graphics review, we have the Soldier Fortune logo. We also have an Army star, the Monster Jam logo, along with the United States flag, and then you can see the camouflage in the back. Going up to the front, you have the taillights, a spot for the Monster Jam logo, and then up there on the hood is the Soldier Fortune logo with the camo. The other side is pretty much the exact same thing. It does have a white interior for the car, and then on the back you have the Monster Jam logo, the taillights, monsterjam.com with more camo, and then up there on the roof of the car you have the United States flag. So there is Soldier Fortune. I definitely think this Soldier Fortune pack is a step up from the Blue Thunder pack, just looking at this car, you know what I mean? So that's number 2 from Series 3, and that is Soldier Fortune. And now let's move on to the final one from Series 3, the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. All right, so here is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Let's take a look at his card really quickly. There's the logo and then the rest of that information. What the heck is that? I don't know. All right, so let's take a look at the 1/64 scale, and then we'll get to the car. Here is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. It looks like he rolls pretty well. Maybe a slight bend in that back axle, but I will try to fix that. But here he is, you guys, the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Another very, very popular truck that Spin Master released last year. This truck looks really, really cool. I actually got this truck first. Then the Series 29 version of Lucas Oil Stabilizer, I think. I think I found this first in stores. Then I found Series 29, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that just shows you how long I've had this truck carded, and I've been meaning to make a video on it. So, but that video is finally here. So, that's very, very cool. Alright, so with our in-depth graphics review, first up we have the Lucas Oil Products logo. We also have the Monster Jam logo along with the Lucas Stabilizer logo. You can see Lindsey Reed killing it on the track up there. You can kind of see the outline of it. You have the actual address for Lucas Oil Products right there. You have the big, whatever that is. I think these are the half pipes. I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm not that good on like actual semi-truck knowledge. Going up to the front of the truck, you have the headlights and the grille of the truck. And then up there on the hood is the Lucas Oil Products logo. The other side is the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have the slogan, "It works." And then up here on the roof, you just have the Lucas Oil logo with a very nice red, white, and blue paint job on this truck. So Lucas Oil Stabilizer is sitting on a gray roll cage with a black chassis. It also does have some very nice red rims with white BKT printing. So there is the 1/64 scale for the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. We'll set them off to the side, and let's talk about this car now. All right, come on. There we go, perfect. All right, so here is the car. It looks like, yeah, this car rolls pretty well. That's cool. So here he is, you guys, the Lucas Oil Stabilizer car. Very, very cool. It's a nice red, white, and blue car. If you're a Hot Wheels fan, even though these aren't Hot Wheels branded, but whatever. Let's do our in-depth graphics review. So first up, we have the Lucas Oil Products logo, the Lucas Oil Stabilizer logo, then the Monster Jam logo. Then you can see the red, white, and blue paint in the back. of the actual paint of the car. Going up to the front of the car, we had the headlights and the spot for the Monster Jam logo. Then up there on the hood, you have the Lucas Oil Products logo once more. The other side is the exact same thing, and the car has a red interior this time. And if I can hold the car stay, there we go. On the back, we have the Monster Jam logo, the MonsterJam.com logo, and the spot for the taillights. And then up there on the roof, you have the Lucas Oil logo with just more red, white, and blue paint. So there is the Lucas Oil stabilizer pack. Might be my favorite pack from Series 3. I do not know. All right, let's set you down. And then now let's move on to our first guy from Series 4, and that is Dragon. And here is the Dragon pack up close. Let's take a look at his card really quickly. So there's the Dragon logo and the rest of that information. And let's take a look at the 1/64 scale first. So here is the Dragon. Just another normal variant of Dragon that we have. And just another one added by Spin Master here. So here is the Dragon up close and personal. Like I said, just another specific variant of this truck. They gotta have so many variants with the wheel color, no BKT printing, chassis color, and maybe a different Dragon, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's do our in-depth graphics review with this truck. Probably should move the camera down and then bring the truck like that. Okay, perfect. So, with any 1/64 scale Dragon, we have the Monster Jam logo and the Dragon logo being spelled out by his fire, which is very, very cool. Attention to detail right there. You also have a spot for the teeth that are very, very sharp. Ow, you don't want to touch those. You also have the Dragon's eye, which, look at that eye. Ooh, the eye of, I don't know, the eye of the storm, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Then you can see all the skin in the background for the Dragon. Going up to the front of the truck, you have a spot for the nostrils and just some spikes on the Dragon. The other side is going to be the exact same thing. On the back, you have a spot for the wings right here. And then up here on the roof, you have more spikes going along. And then you have the iconic orange horns for Dragon. And Dragon is sitting on a gray roll cage with a, what is that, like a normal green color roll cage, I'm sorry, chassis, with that same exact green color for the rims and white BKT printing as well. And since this is a 1/64 scale Dragon, let's do a backflip really quickly. Let's see if I can land it here. And I did not land it. And I probably just left more dents in this studio. Oh well, that's the only time I'm gonna do it. So there's the 1/64 scale Dragon. And now let's talk about the NASCAR. All right, perfect. So here is the car. He looks like he's pretty fast, so keep that in mind. Here is the 1/64 scale car. It's kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but this is a really nice, very clean car. So let's do an in-depth graphics review on it here. So first up, we have the Monster Jam logo and the Dragon logo right there out of fire. You can see the Dragon skin in the back right there. Going up to the front of the car, you have the the headlights, and a spot for the Monster Jam logo. And then up there on the hood, you have the Dragon logo with a spot for the nostrils, even though this is just like a decal and it's just printed on. It's still cool that they're trying to put as much detail on this car as possible. The other side is the exact same thing, and it does have an orange interior, which makes complete sense. Then on the back, you had the spot for the taillights, the Monster Jam, and the MonsterJam.com logo. And then up here on the roof of the truck, you would have a spot for the orange horns and just some more detail of the Dragon skin. And it is a decal, it is printed on, so you cannot actually hold the horns, you know what I mean? So there is the Dragon pack, a great start to Series 4. And speaking of Series 4, that was number 4 that we just unboxed. And now let's move on to number 5, which is Zombie Nation. All right, so here is Zombie. Let's take a look at his card really quickly. First up, we have the Zombie logo, then the rest of that information down there. And let's take a look at the 1/64 scale here. So here is the Zombie that comes in Series 4 of the packs. Just another normal zombie variation that we got to add to every zombie fan's wish list, collector wish list, or to any collector who, you know, collects most of the diecast trucks like I do here. So just another normal variation of it. I'm only getting these
these packs just for the cars because I think the cars are so cool. I probably want to get it for the variations, you know what I mean? But it is what it is at this point. So let's do our in-depth graphics review. So first up, with any zombie that I get, we have the Monster Jam logo along with the zombie logo. Then you can see the actual zombie skin in the back. You can see all the bullet holes because he's been shot. Parts of his blue and white striped clothing are hanging on. There's the driver, Barry Moose Tower, absolutely killing it, even though he's driving Black Panther on the international shows. He still drives Zombie. It's always great to see him in Zombie. There is the arm, which just moves up and down. This arm seems really, really loose for some reason. And then there's the ear right there as well. And going up to the front of the truck, you have the zombie face. Look at how scary that is. Golly, imagine seeing that individual outside your window at like 3 in the morning. Ooh. Oh, drugs are scary, kids. The other side is the exact same thing. And then, what the heck? Okay, so this arm's really loose, and then this arm is so stiff. I don't know why that is. I don't know. That's weird. The other side is the exact same thing, and then on the back here, you have the zombie logo with monsterjam.com. You can see more of the blue and white striped clothing. And then up here on the roof of the truck, you have a spot for the brain. So you can see how the brain's kind of sticking out. The skull's been fractured because he's been shot so many times. And Zombie is sitting on a black roll cage with a red chassis, and it does have that exact same red color for the rims. And we have white BKT printing as well. So there is the 164 scale Zombie. And now let's take a look at the car, shall we? All right. Here is the Zombie NASCAR. Yeah. Most of the NASCARs roll pretty well, which is very, very cool. So let's do our in-depth graphics review with the car. So first up, we have the Zombie logo along with the Monster Jam logo. Then you can see the actual Zombie skin in the back, piece of his clothing's right there. You have a actual like decal printed on of the Zombie arm, which is cool. Going up to the front of the car, you have a spot for the headlights and the Monster Jam logo. And then up there on the hood, you have a spot for the Zombie face, which is a decal. That is also really scary. You don't want to see that outside your window 3 a.m. in the morning. The other side is the exact same thing, and he also has a red interior for his car. Then on the back, you have the Monster Jam logo along with the monsterjam.com logo and a spot for the taillights. And then up there on the roof of the truck, you have a spot for the brain. So there is the brain decal on the car. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the Zombie pack from Series 4. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And now it is time to move on to the final truck of today's video. And that is the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And here is the final truck in today's video, or the final Monster Jam truck for today's video, or the Monster Jam theme. And that's the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. There is his logo and the rest of that information on his little card. And let's take a look at the actual diecast here first. So here is the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. This might be my favorite variation just because I absolutely love this purple color on this truck. It definitely helps this truck stand out if you are displaying your trucks on a shelf like I did at some point. But now most of my trucks are just in storage because I have no room in my room to just display my trucks like I used to. You know what I mean? The actual purple truck, the actual purple on the rims and the chassis are a lot darker on camera than they are in real life. It's a nice purple. Yeah, it's just a nice purple, and it's a lot brighter in real life than it shows on the camera. That's what we're looking for. There we go. That's about like the same. It still looks kind of dark, but whatever. So for the in-depth graphics review of the truck, first up we have the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior logo, and then you can see the actual Mohawk Warrior dude with his sunglasses. He's screaming because he's so excited. There's the Monster Jam logo. Freaking Bryce Kenny, dude. Absolutely killing it. He's going for the sweep, man. He just went racing in two-wheel skills, and he's about to burn it down in freestyle. We also have the headlights and the grille on the front of the truck. And then up there on the hood is the Great Clips logo. The other side is the exact same thing, and then on the back you have the Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior logo once more. You have the actual plastic Mohawk up there, which is really, really cool. And Mohawk Warrior is sitting on a gray roll cage with a very nice magenta chassis, and it does have that exact same magenta color for the rims, and white BKT printing as well. So there is the 1/64 scale Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior. Might be my favorite variation because I love that magenta color on the truck. And now let's take a look at the NASCAR here. So here is the NASCAR. This car looks pretty cool. Kind of dark, but you know, I don't know. It is what it is. And on the back, pretty much on the back side of the car is purple. I just realized that. Oh, and there's a spot for the Monster Jam logo. Is that the same for all cars? Oh, it is. Yeah, here's Blue Thunders. Yeah, look, there's the Monster Jam logo right there. Huh. Mohawk Warriors is unique because he has that purple. He has that purple color on him. So there needed to be more purple on here, and they couldn't add it to the body, so they added it to the bottom. So here is the Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior NASCAR. First up, we had the actual Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior logo, along with the Monster Jam logo, and the actual Mohawk Warrior dude screaming again. Just some more details up there on the car. Going up to the front, you have a spot for the headlights and the Monster Jam logo. The Grey Clips logo is right there on the hood of the car. The other side is the exact same thing, and we do have a purple interior, which makes complete sense. And then on the back, we have the Monster Jam logo, along with the MonsterJam.com logo, and a spot for the taillights. And then up here on the actual roof of the truck, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is a decal of where the Mohawk would be if it was actually 3D. So that right there in the middle, that is the Mohawk, and then the two gray spots are just his head connecting to it. So there is the Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior car, and that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. So make sure to crush that like button. If you guys like this video, why not consider subscribing? It is 100% free, and you guys can always undo it. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers, or 1,500 subscribers, whichever way you guys want to say it. And breaking news, you guys, I have an Instagram account. I know, every time I say it, it is so hard to believe. You guys can hold the applause, okay? You can hold the applause. But it is the same as my YouTube username, @MonsterJamFan0311. You guys get exclusive content on stuff that I am going to post, and you get to reserve trucks for a Monster Jam sign-up series of points competitions, which it is always worth it, you guys, but I don't force you guys to. The link for my Instagram is always down in my description. And speaking of my description, I do post some key information in there from time to time. So every once in a while, when you're watching one of my videos, I do recommend checking out my description. I have been posting a spot for asking like NASCAR. I have been putting down some Monster Jam questions down below. So for anyone who likes Monster Jam trivia questions, there's a spot for that down there. So, all right, so we finally got something set up here, and I'll talk about it right now. So let's do a quick overview of everything that we got for Series 3 and Series 4 of the NASCAR Double Pack. So here is Blue Thunder with his car. We have Soldier Fortune with his car, Lucas Oil Stabilizer with his car, Dragon with his car, Zombie with his car, and Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior with his car. If I'm looking for my favorite car of the day, I would personally say Soldier Fortune or Dragon. Both of the cars look very, very nice. And if I'm looking for a favorite truck of the day, I would say this Grey Clips Mohawk Warrior, if not the Lucas Stabilizer. Both of the trucks look very, very good. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. So this is Monster Jam Fan 0311 catching you guys on the rails.